What you wanna be, babe? If you wanna see, mate. If I got the time, you get an evening on the weekday. What you wanna be? What you wanna be? What you wanna be?
Hi everyone, my name is Zachariah and I am a rapper, singer, songwriter from Toronto, Ontario, and I've been an artist for 8 years. I've recorded a number of songs, released a number of projects, and I've been on a number of stages throughout my career. This year I've been really struggling musically, creatively, and personally, and I'm really just trying to put all the pieces back together. Dealing with the music industry as well as my own personal life has never been easy, but I'm hoping that even with everything going on, I'll be able to get it together and do what I'm supposed to. So with everything going on in my personal life, I decided to invite one of my best friends, Tiffany, over so that we could discuss some of the things that have been going on. I haven't seen her in a minute, so I haven't really been able to keep her abreast on everything that's been going on. So hopefully she'll be able to give me some good advice on what I should do next. Honestly, I've just been kind of going through some really crazy, not so fun stuff.
Yeah.
Like Team Too Much stuff. Like it's just been just a lot.
What happened?
Like the long and short of it is I just had someone who I thought was my friend who I met and we were cool. And I realized over time that they were really messing, they were just really emotionally screwing with me. It took me a long time, but I just realized in their actions and things they did that over time I'm like, this person's gaslighting me. It wasn't even they don't really like you, they ain't really messing with you like that. It was on some sinister manipulation, over the top, under the table kind of stuff. Gaslighting is when someone is trying to convince you of something so that way you start to second guess yourself and they're able to get in your head and manipulate you. At first I was like, okay, this is my friend, they're not really trying that and stuff like that, and maybe I'm misinterpreting it, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm in my head and I'm overthinking things and it's not me. And then I realized, no, it really wasn't me. They were really playing with me, and I was like, are you serious? People who are well versed at this know what they're doing. I don't feel like anyone can say, oh, I accidentally gaslit someone. I don't believe that's how it works. I feel like their goal is to manipulate and to kind of lower your self-esteem, lower your sense of self-worth, and lower your self-awareness so that way you're desperate to just cling to something that you can believe in, and they're hoping that you'll cling to them. It just really messed me up. I really went from this really super preppy, fun loving, happy-go-lucky person to this shell of a person.
Has it affect your music?
Girl, what's music? I haven't even written in a while. I'm trying to get back on the boat. I can't, honestly, it messed me up so much. I was not creative. I was not happy. I was doing self-destructive things. So there was no music. There was no promotion. I totally fell off. I'm really a shell of a person, and I'm really just trying to refill and rebuild and recover my self-esteem, my self-worth, my self-awareness, and trying to get back to the person that I'm supposed to be, that this person really tried to take away from. I was suffering in that with only a select few people knew, but I mean in terms of the public and so people were what's going on, but I just was I can't even talk about this because I don't even know how to deal with this. So how am I supposed to come out and be this is my life right now, this is why, and it's just been really just crazy. It's crazy how people will do you.
Have you had time to think about it and maybe, move on from it, or is it still affecting you, or is it still affecting your music?
I think overall I'm just in shell shock. There's none of that. I'm just in deer in headlights, can't move, don't know what to do. That's why I called you over here today, because I was I don't want to be a Debbie Downer and all that stuff, but it's I'm really going through this, and it's I really don't know how to get over that hump, because it stopped everything for me. It stopped everything, my music, friendships, all the stuff I really cared about. Everything's on lock. That sounds so dramatic, but it really is my life.
That's just the reality.
Yeah. So I don't know how to move forward right now. I just don't. And it's gonna, I think
you just need time. That's all. Surrounding yourself with good people, and just time to get over and get that creativity back, So like, do you plan on putting any music out or anything at all? Or?
I don't know. I couldn't really think about music because I was too busy trying to survive. I was too busy trying to escape from the situation I was in. Knowing that someone was able to hurt me in a way that inherently hurt my music is I don't even know where to begin right now because I felt like I was starting stuff like at the beginning of the year and I really was like, okay, we're moving towards something, and now I feel like there's no movement whatsoever, and so it's kind of like sad, you know. It's not something I would wish on anybody. It's crazy to me how people can like really pretend to be your friend to try and get stuff out of you, and then when they can't get anything out of you anymore, it's like you're just useless. It's like, you know, it's like use and then discard. And I just really felt discarded by this person. Like they just really, in every way, they literally like were just doing things that were like detrimental to me, that had double agendas. Like it was just insanity, you know. And now I'm just like kind of, I feel like I'm in the aftermath, like the war zone, and I'm just kind of like, okay, what happened? How did I let myself get so caught up in that? And then how do I move forward? Especially musically, because you know how important music is to me. Like I want to be a great artist.
Get back in that headspace, you know?
Yeah.
That creativity and all of that, but it just takes time.
Anyone new coming around is like 50 feet, you know? And that's so horrible to say that or to feel that way. And who wants to feel like they're not open to new friendships or relationships? But it's like, I feel like I really opened myself up to this person and let them in, and all they did was hurt me. This is why I was gone. Like, it wasn't no, I'm lazy, I'm not trying to do music. And you know that about me. Like, you know I'm always, like, even if people don't see it in the forefront, behind the scenes, I'm always trying to get stuff done. Like,
yeah, I know.
But people don't see that, and people just don't see you doing anything. They just don't care. Like, it's just like, oh, okay, girl, whatever, you're over there, who cares?
Yeah.
But I'm not that artist. I'm really not. So I really want to show people that I'm like, this is bad, and it really messed me up, but it's not the end of the world for me. I think it's important that when I come back to music, that I speak on these things because they really did happen to me. It's my real life. You know, music, especially rap, is supposed to be honest. So I think it's important that I'm speaking my truth. If I come back and I'm suddenly just talking about how love is amazing and people are awesome and everything is just hunky-dory, I don't think that's real. I don't think that's authentic to my experience. I don't think that's genuine to what I went through. I don't think that's, you know, that really kind of spells out how I really feel. It's not going to define the kind of artist I am or the artist I want to be, you know?
Yeah.
I may not be perfect, I may not be where I want to be, but I'm trying to recover and recreate my experiences through my music. I actually was thinking of doing some kind of project. Like, I do have the idea of it, but I just don't know if right now is the right time. I feel like sometimes you gotta like sit in your sauce for a little bit, get your, you know, self together, and then get back out into the game.
No, if anything, right now is the best time because you're currently going through something, you know, so important to your life right now.
Yeah.
And I think now more than ever, just
you think so?
Jump right into it. Yeah. I think it can even help with the healing process.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, just go ahead, do it. Just jump right in. You know?
I'm like I just go so back and forth, Tiff. Like, it's just like, it would be a good idea, but am I like emotional? Like, I still feel like shell-shocked. Do you know what I mean? Like, how?
Then write it down.
Okay.
Put it into your music. You know? I think now's the best time. Just go for it.
Okay, I'll see what I can do, because I do have some cool ideas. I just don't know if, you know, I'm ready.
Can't doubt yourself. Just go ahead.
You're
right.
Do it. Forget all the other stuff and just push forward and just try to do something.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I think you'll like the outcome in the end.
Yeah. And I think you're right.
And I think all your fans will appreciate that too, because that's like raw feeling, like, you know?
Yeah.
Just do it.
Okay. Okay. I'll see what I can come up with.
Right.
Thank you for your advice. I do appreciate it. Today I'm meeting up with a good friend of mine, Rekha, who is an incredible photographer who also did an amazing photo shoot for me a few years ago. I have some questions for her, and I'm hoping that she'll have an answer that can kind of help me out. Well, thank you for coming out and meeting with me today.
I know.
I appreciate it.
Oh, anytime. I love seeing you.
No, I know, and it's been a while actually. Since
Yeah,
the
it's
shoot, I think we haven't seen each other since the shoot.
Yeah, it's been like almost a year now.
It's almost a
Yeah.
year. How did you think that went? Were you happy with everything? How did it go in your mind?
I was like really happy. I think it turned out like more than I expected. I really enjoyed like taking photos of you and seeing you change your outfits, and it was so creative. It was so like unique.
Thank you.
So I enjoyed it, and thank you for the experience. Like that was like a really good learning lesson for me on how to be professional and be on time and make sure the client is happy. So I learned a lot.
No, I was definitely happy.
Okay,
I thought the
good.
pictures were beautiful. Like,
Okay.
I think you did a phenomenal job. And even, looking back, I felt like, what you remember when I came to you about the concept, I was nervous. I was
Yeah.
like, what is she gonna think? Is she gonna think it's cool or not? I reached out to Rekha to see if she would be open to doing the photo shoot for me with this new aesthetic that I was planning to introduce to the world. You were open to it, you were receptive to it, and then I felt even the day of, there was no like, oh well, now I see it in real life, this is kind of different than what I
Yeah.
expected. There was no judgment at all. Like, it was literally a professional photo shoot.
Okay, good.
And I
I'm
love
glad.
that because I feel like there's that to me shows professionalism when you can. Someone can be just however they want to dress. Someone
Yeah.
can be doing whatever they want. If you know your job is here to film, to be a prop, be whatever the case, and you just handle that as a professional, that to me is professional.
Thank you so much. That means
Yeah.
a lot. Like,
And I appreciate that.
Thank you. I enjoyed it. I especially like the mint color wig.
Yes,
and, like,
the
theme.
mint.
It like matched the industrial background with the buildings and the statues, so everything just went so well. So thank you so much for that experience.
Yeah, no, I had a really good time.
Okay, good. I'm
I
glad.
remember people were honking at us. There was a lot going on that day, but
I
it was
remember.
fun. It was
a lot of
fun. I was in the process of thinking of different ways to stand out, different ways to express myself, and the green-blue color that I used for my hair in that video is one of my favorite colors ever. So I wanted to kind of express myself using it, and so I was really excited to kind of take that and go in a new direction that I personally have not seen many, if any, male rappers do before. So that was a really big thing for me. I was very excited, and I really wanted that to be something new for me and something really great. I was really, really, really happy with the pictures. I loved
good.
them. It wasn't just like, whatever. Like, it felt really good to like have a project, have an idea,
Yeah.
and then bring it together. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's one thing to have ideas and concepts and goals, whatever. It's another thing when it all comes together. And I think it came together very well.
Yeah, and to see the vision come to life,
Yes.
it's phenomenal.
Thank you. No, and thank you for being a part of it.
Thank you.
But I brought you here actually because I kind of needed to talk to you about that.
Okay.
So after that, there was just this period of time where I was trying to do music. I was trying to put out music. I was trying to put out projects. And there was a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I didn't feel like I could really do it to the best of my ability at the time. So even though we had this really great shoot and we had these great pictures and it came to life, it wasn't, I feel it just for me and like my creative place musically, not like aesthetically or anything, I wasn't in the right frame of mind. I wasn't in the best place.
Yeah.
And like mentally or emotionally, I feel like that could have been a really grand era at that time, and I feel like it was to an extent, but it was here and it could have been here. But I wasn't there yet here. That was just a level of creativity and conceptual art that I want to get back to.
Of course.
So for me to get back there, I think I need to take a little bit from what we did and reimagine it and repurpose it for a new project. So really that's what I wanted to bring you out here to talk to you about, if I have your permission, if I have your blessing on that, and like what you think of that and stuff like that. I think if I can really kind of go back and take a page from that book, I can really make something new that has the same, drive, ambition that I used to have.
I really admire your honesty, like how you explain like what you've been going through. I think it takes a lot of courage, to tell me what's been going on. So I really respect that, and I think we all go through things, every year. There's always obstacles coming our way, and I think that life is always like a group of it's like a roller coaster. It's like a mix of good and it's a mix of the bad, and it goes up and down. So I really admire that you were able to persevere through all that, and I think that's what makes you a better artist too.
Thank you.
Feel free to use the photos, and I've also been kind of going through stuff too with my photography. Kind of took a break, and just like you, because I feel like sometimes you kind of need that gap just to appreciate what you used to do. Like, you know, sometimes you just need that breather and to reflect on how you can do better. So I think it's good that you took some time off to take care of yourself. So I think we all need that. So I'm glad that you're, you know, reflecting on that, and even I'm doing that too with my photography. So it's good that we're starting from our photo shoot. Cause that's a really good point, you know, like
it was a really good shoot. That's what kills me is like it was a really great shoot. It's not like, oh, we just took a couple pictures.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, can I use that one? No, like the whole thing
was like
was
fire.
amazing.
Yeah.
I was so happy. I was happy with the looks. I was happy with the like you said, the environment. Like it worked perfectly. The setting, amazing. So I'm like, why would we not? The world needs to see more of that.
Yeah.
So I have the photos. It's just like, I want your permission. I want your blessing.
Oh, of course.
And thank you. No, I really appreciate that.
I really appreciate, you know, giving me the opportunity, believing in an amateur.
No, not at all. Not at all. No. You did a phenomenal job.
Thank you.
And I appreciate it. And I thank you. So I'll definitely keep you posted on what we do with the pictures. And then I guess we'll go from there.
Okay. That sounds great.
Thank you. Yeah, so it's been, you know, it's been a back and forth. This project has basically been like a year in my life.
Yeah.
So there's songs that I did months and months and months ago that I still like, that still I feel have potential. But then it's not enough. You know, I've done talent shows in the past, and I always find when you add that competitive nature, there's usually variables that have nothing to do with talent.
Like bias maybe?
Yeah. And I thought it would be a great opportunity to perform. Again, a great opportunity to get my music out to new people, but at what cost, you know what I mean? Like that's what I just get a little bit worried about. If you want to see my talent, you want to see that, don't then shaft me for someone because of favoritism or because you're looking for a certain type of person to win.